Na hát akkor az a helyzet, hogy itt eljöttem de Ravenstormba is hát valami event van. Itt látjátok. Tudom, mit csinálnak éppen. El vannak. De ezt az eventet akkor kipörgetjük, nem tudom, hogy mennyi idő. Csak nem olyan hosszú. Nyilván ugye, hogy soha az életben ne fejezzük be a fősztorit. Ez a cél, gondolom. Nem tudom, mit csinálnak. Event started.
It's Walden, I tell you.
Don't be thick, Braun. Everyone knows Walden leads the wild hunt.
Aloy.
Eivor, who leads the wild hunt?
Odin. Why?
I was explaining to him the way of Oskoreia. This one wants to turn it into a pageant.
Not a pageant, a parade. I was thinking some of us could dress up like gods from both lands. Maybe you could lead it, Eivor.
Oskoreia isn't a celebration. It's when the veil between the worlds grows thin, and the dead will haunt us if we don't honor them.
True. And they say the gods come to Midgard to hunt. Not just beasts, but men also. It wouldn't be wise to draw their attention.
You are wise to be wary of the gods' wrath, Dane. But it's not by hiding that you'll evade the wild hunt.
Jó van már.
I told you not to pester the locals, Uncle. Have you been in the herds again?
Patronize me, you little shit! And you will call me Brother Maxwell like everyone else.
No one calls you that.
I've seen you around planting your smoking pots everywhere. The whole village smells like a seer's hut.
Those pots are placed where the fabric of the veil is weakest, letting us perceive unseen threats before they are upon us.
I'm sorry, Eivor. He shows up like this without warning. I told him he could stay with me while he's here.
You're right to offer hospitality. And we should mark the wild hunt in some way. It's a source of fear for people of both faiths.
And how do you think we should mark Oskoreia, Eivor?
With tests of skill and strength. Like Tyr's archery range. Show the hunt, they'll find no easy prey here.
Svinda is setting up another event since her last tournament was so successful.
Good. Tell her we'll use it. Not to celebrate, but to prepare for the wild hunt.
Tell her yourself. You're the one leading this preparation.
Most itt fog végigjátszódni amúgy.
I didn't.
And be sure to visit Gudmund's homage to the dead. Or didn't you notice the ship in the middle of the settlement?
Dehogy.
I noticed the ship.
Good. May Odin's wisdom guide you.
So no parade.
I have a better job for you, Ron. You'll be the
Elég.
judge of whose actions will impress the gods. You'll be the keeper of the tokens.
I will be the best judge you have ever seen, Eivor.
Go see Norvid about the tokens. Tell him I sent you, and I'll come find you later.
My
Nem már!
see the invisible. But it's you, as leader, who must cross the veil and discover the mysteries of the Nether Realm.
I never said I was leading. Maybe I should have let Braun have his parade.
Ajaj. Ez itt fog játszani. Nyilván ezt nem tudom.
Your baker is done, Tobin. And our feasting table will be warmer for it.
Eivor, that is kind of you. I hope one day I can repay you.
You are among friends here. There's no need.
Nem hát.
No need, but a desire. An earnest one. I remember the good things people do for me. To warm my heart in times when kindnesses are few and far between. There was one more thing, though, if you had a moment. A grain merchant has set up downriver. I want to bring a half-dozen bags home, but I would need an extra pair of hands.
I can lend a hand.
That's a relief. I did not fancy asking Holger.
Ennyi.
Tarban, what brought you to our clan?
Your reputation. Heard folks say a band of hard-drinking, battle-scarred warriors had washed up on shore. Said you had settled in the center of Mercia, taking in whatever flotsam
Nyilván info vezető.
misfits came to your docks.
And this appealed to you?
More than anything. Always been a bit of a drifter. The thought of settling in a rowdy camp felt like a good balance. And being a baker, I knew my services would not be sniffed at.
I did not take you for a baker when we met. You have the look of someone who swings an axe.
I do hear that a lot.
But baking is your only craft, is that right?
I have always enjoyed it. And I have always been good at it. But when I'm not able to find such work, I take odd jobs where I can. So long as I can work with my hands.
Well, we have that in common.
Jó, elmenjünk a picsába, amúgy.
You're a warrior, a fighter. That much I know. But if you could stop fighting, what would you do?
You asked the wrong question. I can stop fighting, but to do so would be to deny the essence of who I am. I think you mean, if I had to stop fighting, what would I become?
No, you've given me the answer I wanted. It's good you found what calls you. A rare and happy thing.
Yes, I see you both. What can I... It's you. What are you doing in Mercia?
Collecting grain. 30 silver's worth if you can spare it. I do have the coin.
Right. Well... Take what you need and get going.
That should cover it. Thank you kindly.
Of course. And you take good care of yourself. Yeah?
Most így végigmenjünk az összesen.
Is that your usual vendor? He seemed a little surprised to see you.
Did he? Well, could be he knows somebody who looks like me. There's no shortage of big bearded men around here, yeah?
I suppose not. About your question earlier, what would I do if I weren't a warrior? I would ask the same of you. Is baking bread your greatest wish?
Is there something wrong with wanting to bake bread? The Romans baked bread. The Egyptians baked bread.
It is a fine trade. But is it your calling?
It is my calling to feed people, I'd say. To be of service to those I care for. And who care for me.
Én amúgy csináltam ilyen Orlog Dice game-eket, meg van egy ilyen trofé, az összeset meg kell csinálni, az összeset megcsináltam elvileg itt Norvégiában, meg Izébe is. Angliában, amiket tudtam legalábbis. Úgyhogy most nagyon sok kész van belőle. Nem tudom, hol lehet a többi.
All right. It was good to speak with you, Tarban. A welcome diversion.
You too, Eivor.
Ennyi.
Thank you for your help.
Anyád, és ebben mi fejlődünk, nem érted? Rendben, ezek... Engem azért dökkön, hogy ez a... Jaj, itt... Hopp, ott mi volt? Azaz... Nem East Anglia kell nekem, nem ez az event. Menjünk Whitehunton. Vagy nem? Nem tudunk még, ugye meg kell csinálnom is neked gondolom. Menjünk Alvin és a mokosokkal. Trécselni egyet szerintem.
Good day to you, Alwyn.
Cső!
Good day, Eivor. I hear you've taken charge of the fall festival. I look forward to, what do you call it again?
Oskoreia. And I wouldn't say I'm in charge, I just talk to people.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'm sure you're playing a greater role than you realize. By the way, you'll want to keep a close eye on Braun's uncle. He's been leaving flaming pots everywhere.
I know. He's a strange man.
De...
He may even be mad, but I don't think there's evil in his heart.
Oh, I'm not suggesting...
Gyújtsa fel az egészet ennyire, Vekkome. Azért van.
He did mention he once burnt down a church. Accidentally, of course. Oh, and a short while ago I saw him heading towards the edge of the forest with an armload of kindling.
He'll set the forest ablaze. Where can I find him?
Menjünk, bazd
The
meg.
smoke.
Hogy így mutatja. Ott is van egy kis füst. Az baj, most menjek oda? Nem. Csináljuk meg ezt fel, aztán visszajövök, úgyis lehet vissza kell jönni. Olyan kis táv most meg.
Have a look, Sunan.
Hát ez már annyira nem. Jó, mert amúgy gyorsan idére ló legalább.
This pungent smoke is not thick, but it clouds the hookah more than it obscures sight.
Be fog szívni megint.
Grow cloudy. Look deeper within and
Na
see
basszus.
clarity through your inner eye.
I didn't think I spoke those thoughts aloud.
I know what it's like to stand on the threshold of another world.
I think you grow drunk on your own fumes.
Do you think it mere chance that brought you here?
No. The Nordnir leave little to chance.
Then open your mind to the worlds beyond our own, as the veil that hides them is pulled away.
What would you have me see?
It's not about my desires, but yours. What do you seek?
I seek to protect my people from the wild hunt.
You'll need to cross the veil, face your greatest fear, meet your own worst enemy.
Greatest fear. It will take more than herb-induced visions to terrify me.
Ez az új Odin, bazd meg. 2021. És már mindjárt 2. Nem mondod! Nem. Nem. Jó. Légy ne. Úristen.
Have I crossed the veil? This place is unsettling, but not terrifying. What enemies might I encounter here? The spirits of the dead? Does Kjotve wander this netherworld?
Tudtam, hogy vissza fog menni. Úgyhogy most ülhetünk le megint.
I need to feel real earth.
Jó. Ennyi.
I'll cross the veil once more, come what may.
Nem nagyon enged tovább be. Gondolom erre kell jönni.
There is a force here, invisible.
Az.
Of power. Maybe that monk wasn't so mad after all. Stand aside, spirit. I come for the rune. I do not wish to add to your grief. The spirit could be my twin. There's
Az igen.
eyes. Only one evil will walk away.
Hát nem fog halni, hogy ebbe kb.
If I slay this thing, will I die? Win or lose, will I escape this place? It is true. We can be our own worst enemy. But I feel no joy at having vanquished it. That fight was more tiring than I thought. I grow weak.
Ennyi. És itt érünk. Ez komoly. Aha.
Must have painted
Itt
this
él.
in my sleep. Nothing so strange about that.
Nem.
Shine with power in another realm. But it's comforting, nevertheless.
Ja, Isten, merre kéne menni? Azt sem tudom, mi van. Itt ez a rendi.
Tira, we need an archery challenge to test our skills.
This range tests a hunter's sense to know when to shoot and when not to shoot.
When does a hunter not shoot?
Imagine we're hunting together, you step on a branch, and I shoot without thinking. What do you think happens?
I take your point.
In this contest,
That's
archers
okay.
score points for hitting the right targets and lose
Mm,
points for
that's
hitting the wrong ones.
Seems straightforward.
There's also a time limit to make it more challenging. You want to give it a shot?
Aha.
Hand me a bow.
Lehet. Kecske is van.
Start on my mark. Begin! Imagine the targets are your enemies. Halfway mark. Remember, shoot only true targets. Lower your bow. I do not think I could do better. We have a champion. Eivor, good to see you.
Kaptam fesztiváltaként és minden fasz.
Some of our people are anxious about the wild hunt. I want to raise their courage through contests of skill and bravery.
I have the very thing. I want to recreate the chaos of battle. Our warriors will fight within the fog of war.
You mean the smoke? Did a monk bring those braziers?
Yes, he said something about a veil I did not understand, but I
Ma megint bebaszunk, hogy mi lesz?
to the experience in surprising ways.
How do you mean?
I don't want to spoil it for you. Besides, it affects everyone differently. Would you like to give it a try?
I'll give it a try.
Megint. Azt hittem, hogy ez lesz. Challenge-es lesz, akkor megőrültem volna, nem akarok már többet azzal szarra zéni ott hülyéskedni. Elég volt.
Gå herfra, lad! Forfuser! Sort.
Az igen, de az vagy egyből jön még 2, megbaszódok én. Ez kicsit félrecsúszott, de most van ilyen. Pusztusz! Hát ezt nem lehet eltalálni a lábát. Inkább bazd meg hílelek 2-t is. Kap le, bazd meg! Pusztusz! Apa, hogy mosolyog a téma.
I won.
Well done. But I think I'll make it more challenging. Come back when you're ready for another round.
Most így?
Hello, Swinda.
Welcome back, Eivor. Do you want to fight?
Let's
Good.
Én még a druid szettel.
That gear has limited room for rations.
Na, beszívjuk? Mehet. Jó. Double trouble. Ez a szikla, ez nem jó, ez meg. Hát ez soha nem fog meghalni! Azt hittem, itt ilyen full komoly cuccom lesz. Ez az. Hát ez nem szabad csak heavy attack-et ütni. Úristen, ezt meg fog baszódni, gyerekek, ez nagyon nehéz lesz. Aztán a farkas nem is fogom tudni legyőzni. Még nem mutatja, milyen szettem van. Pedig elrontottam az ütést. Figyeld. Gyere! Hol vagy? Mutasd magad! Nagyon nagy baj lesz itt, de le lehet győzni legalább. Au. Azaz. Sikerült, de nincs a farkas. Haha, nincs még egy farkas.
I thought I had them. They were too strong.
At least
Mi
you
van?
put up a fight. Take some tokens for your effort.
Hát de... Mi? Meghaltam, mikor? Nagyon... Ó, hát már ti is. Menjünk Akéhoz. Hogy csak ilyen challenge-ek. Egyszer kell szerintem megcsinálni őket, azt annyi. Te segítgetünk, aztán jó lesz.
I didn't know you were fond of horses.
I'd rather deal with a horse than an ass.
I'm not here to trade barbs, Aki. I've come to see what you're preparing.
A challenge, Eivor. A true
Na
test
megint?
of equestrian skill. There'll be barriers to break, targets to hit, and a time limit.
I thought you said it would be a challenge.
Az igen.
It will require equal measures of skill, speed, and control. You think you have what it takes?
Give me a moment to mount.
Hújjúj. Ez nem vicces. Be. Mennyi, mert time challenge van, bazd meg. Azért mondom, kicsit nehéz lenne onnan eltalálni. Júj, nem is láttam, bazd meg. Menni kéne amúgy, csak mondom. Miért állt meg ott?
So quiet, Aki. Where's the lash of your wit now?
I am silenced by your show of skill. You may claim the full prize.
Tetszett amúgy, ez jó volt. Success! Ennyi. Itt champion vagyok mindenhol. Mindenhol.
You do enjoy building your ships, Goodmund, even if they're not going anywhere.
Ezt nem kellett volna azért.
The debt unto the whole. Haig, Asa, Aslaug. These are names I haven't heard since my youth. We lost many on that evil night. There are my parents. Rasta. She traded her life for her child. I will make sure it was worth it. Varen. He gave his life to the Raven clan. May the gods honor his sacrifice. That is for the All-Father to judge. Strange. This name has no message to honor it. Calf. It's not a name I know. Goodmund, do you know someone named Calf?
No.
It's the one name not carved into the wood, only scribbled in charcoal. Did you see who wrote it?
Maybe. Someone I didn't know came by earlier. Limping and staggering, like he was on his last legs. Didn't see his face.
And you didn't speak to him?
He didn't speak to me. He went that way, if you're interested.
Unanswered questions so close to home. If this stranger was lame, he couldn't have gotten far. Tira, did you see a man limp past?
I did. He was heading north of the Longhouse.
Coal dust. He placed his hand here. Maybe leaned on it for support.
Itt vannak a nyomok is.
Eivor, have you ever been in love?
Why do you ask?
I wonder if you know the feeling of having your very heart pulled from your chest as it pursues the elusive object of your desire. I wonder if you have ever known the bitter agony of seeing your beloved in the arms of another. I have known such a pain, And Maximus was its source.
One of your lovers.
Oh, gods, no! No. Maximus is a snake and a leech. A slime-encrusted, blood-sucking viper of a man. He stole from me my beloved. A perfectly preserved statue of a legionnaire. It is all I desire in this world. Last I heard, Maximus was holed up in and around London, holding my beloved captive, leering and pawing at it, no doubt. If you should ever see him, give him my regards. By that, I mean spit on him, then recover my statue.
Let's go.
More relics for your collection.
Show me what you found. Wonderful. And here is something for you. There should be more like this out there.
Challenge started.
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
What have you brought? Wonderful. And here, bring me more like this.
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Sobie mindy se
Let
setem
me
na...
see what you have. Wonderful. And I want more of these art.
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Setem na zase shit.
What have you brought for me? Wonderful. And here, I could use more artifacts like this.
Miła mar.
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Let me see what you have. Wonderful. This should
Jak ma
complete
zesesz?
my collection. Dai dulci fruamini.
A gdzie jeszcze na mnie wód?
Well, look who it is.
Practicing your wordplay, Albus.
Ah, Eivor! The only mouth in Midgard from which I fear mockery.
You taught me the art of writing poetry, old friend. It is only natural that I surpass you soon.
How about another lesson then? A quick flight. Right here, right now. What do you say?
Let's try flight.
Aha, gyerekecség.
Put a few coins down as a wager. Most of those who enjoy flighting have an equal fondness for betting. But today, we'll abstain. Let me begin.
I'm ready.
In flighting, it's key to match cadence and rhyme. It's as much about sound as it is about time. So be careful in choosing the words that you say.
With your teaching, I'm sure my next challenger I will slay.
No. The rhyme is good, but too many words upsets the rhythm. Now, let us examine meaning. In flighting, you'll need to be cutting and keen. It's about wielding wit more than venting your spleen. If I tell you you're foolish and stupid and dull...
Then I will spit in your face and I will bash in your skull.
Not bad, not bad. The rhyme is there, the sound is good, but... Consider that I said you were silly, and you told me you would kill me. At times, it might be best to remain on theme. Something to consider. Last one. So go then and conquer the world with your wit. Go be clever, be quick, show your spirit and grit. I look eagerly forward to seeing how you fare.
I will flight you with flourish and best you with flair.
Perfect, yes! You could destroy me with such a line. There's still much for you to learn about flighting, but I'm confident you'll pick it up. Happy to help you learn, if you'd like.
Perhaps I will.
Be my eyes, Zunin.
Ez kéne. Megint tensz a bunditot. Milyen hangja van, bazd. Itt is van.
This may be the end to the stranger's saga, unless that man can tell tales.
Itt van.
This may be the end. This is our man. His gnarled fingers are black with coal dust. He wrote something down before he passed. I alone saw the attack from across the West River. If not for my warning, they'd all be dead. On the West River, there must be some place with a better view. Huh?
Vagy nem?
What do you see, Sunan?
Az eltévedek ilyenkor. Ilyenkor nem jelzi, hogy hova kell menni. Ezt vakon vagyok. Csak ez kéne. Fighting challenge, meg ilyen hülyeségek. Most ilyenkor mi van? Hát... Ez a West River, ez egész. A West River, nem? Nagy bajban vagyunk. Istenem, és nem mutat semmit. Mi a szar? Az lenne ott a West River?
My eyes. The smoke from a small fire. Is that where the poor wretch made camp?
Be kéne menni, de hát nem jelöli be a fák miatt, mert belakad valami levébe jelöli. Oda, úgy.
This was no campfire. The monk has been here. The air is perfumed with his sweetly sour smoke. If the... Where am I? Is this what Carve saw? From this spot, a lookout would have a good view of the land.
Na jó, nem lett.
It's too far away to shout a warning. He would need another means to sound the alarm. Perhaps with fire.
Egyébként ha kérdezitek, akkor nem tudtam, hogy az ott van. Hanem ez nagyon véletlen volt.
We found Cap near your ship. What was left of him?
The gods have burned you with your own fire.
Az állatok ilyen bolondok?
A broken arm ring like this once before, when Styrbjörn exiled a man from Fornburg.
Strike! Before they can...
Weapons were abandoned here. They were good quality, the kind worn by mercenaries, not peasants. Great battle was fought here.
Nem tudtam, hogy fogod takadni. Most erre tudunk jönni. Ha? Szette is meg fogunk akadni. Most ezen az oldalon csak ennyi volt. Azt is messze szedtük ott amúgy. Nem tudom, nekem nagyon nem tetszik most. Mint itt fogunk körözni fél órán keresztül halad. Itt van a víz alatt még, ezt nem láttam. Jóisten.
Was on lookout the night of the attack. mercenaries coming by land, he'd have no time to reach the others. So, he raised the alarm by burning Ubba's ship. Ubba would have been furious. He probably blamed Kaf for the attack and left him behind when the Great Army moved on. Now that I've uncovered Kaf's tale, I'll write it on Ubba's ship.
Igen. Ja, jelzi. Csak én most vakultam. Jó messze van.
Do you hear that?
Nem, szerintem a sok küldik közül csak ez az egyetlen egy, ami hát mellékszállam megy, vagy főszállam igazából, de mellék, értitek? Csak itt kéne valamit alkotni. Most viszont megvan, ki volt az a Kaf, aki.
I crossed the veil with the help of your herbs. I saw through Kaf's eyes and learned his tale. Kaf saved his people and will be honored. What do you see when you look into the veil?
To see what I see would drive you mad. Ask not about my visions, and I will not ask after yours.
Mekkora egy... Hú, de most megfogom, az torkába egy bele.
Kaf saved his settlement.
Dominus autum et supplementum alpha
Meg kinyírni.
Signatra unis pia et pis sunt simula.
A rune of protection paid in blood. I've done what I can to prepare for this day. It is now for the gods to judge, and for the...
All falls into place. The pattern comes into focus.
Does it now?
A rune of protection writ large on the longhouse. The restless put to rest, and a people prepared for the hunt.
I think you're less mad than you let on, monk. But I have to disappoint you. There will be no hunt.
Will there not? Even now, powerful forces gather. We're not out of the woods yet.
The gods are angry. I'll never doubt you again, Uncle.
Did we do something wrong?
What does this mean?
The wild hunt.
Csak éjjel nincs befosolni.
Everyone, listen.
Ilyen?
The wild hunts will not come for us this night.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen the courage and skill of our people. We've come together, Norse and Saxon alike, to meet great challenges. And because I know that when people are united and strong, they earn the respect of the gods!
Annyi.
The gods are us.
Mi történik? Tudtam, hogy ez egy tau. Tudtam, meg fogsz halni. Elkaphatom? Nem. Pedig el akartam kapni. Ennyi volt.
Novid, I'm glad to see you back.
Really? Then why did you send Bron to confiscate all...
I'm sorry, Novid. I should have asked you first.
Oops.
Bron was disappointed we're not having a parade, so...
Relax, Eivor. I'm just having fun at your expense. Now, would you like to see my fall collection?
Let's see what you have.
Ez csak így 100 lenne. De amúgy ez még lehet egy jó is, nem?
Always a pleasure.
Hát nézzük meg. Nem szabad szó, most ennyi volt ez a challenge. Jó, hát akkor legalább ezt tegyük vissza, nem tudom. Elvazakodunk itt.
Javik,
Csak.
brilliant.
Jaj, Istenem, mit nem tessék.
You have done well, but there are more still.
Jó.
I have been.
Adattam. Az is megvan. Ability upgrade-em volt. Na, megint ez. tudom mi van most. Ennyi volt ez a fesztivál? Csak folytatódik, hogy nem? Mert hogy erre jött egy csávó.
Ava, have you seen Wallace?
Ava? A moment.
Ez ki?
Who could Gothvan be?
Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban? That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. You take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
Ava, if you've a moment to spare...
Most amúgy mi van?
Rowan.
Ah, Eivor. How's the day, my friend?
I'm well, Rowan. I had only a small question. Do you know anyone named Guthban?
Guthban? Nothing comes to mind. Should I?
It is not a question of should.
Ah. Is it a horse?
No, it's,
A lover?
No, Rowan, it's no one.
You came here to ask me about no one.
Thank you for your time.
Azt a büdös kurva élet! Azt a rohadt! Úristen! Jó, viszont akkor szerintem itt ennyi volt. Úristen! Kiégtem. Jó, hát ez ennyi volt. Ezt be is csukom, akkor ez így ennyi volt ez a challenge. Az összeset meg na jó van. Akkor most ez tudja, hogy egy kis szünet lesz. Egy kis szünet lesz, és akkor nem sokára majd folytatjuk a jó kis lootolással, mert viszont ez az utolsó terület, amit meg kéne még csinálnunk, és kész van. És ez nem tűnik olyan soknak amúgy, úgyhogy szerintem egy stream alatt meg tudjuk csinálni. Gondolom. Úgyhogy... Nem, nincs. Na jó van. Ezt is meg, mindent megnézzünk, amit tudunk. Na jó van. Szevasztok.